Hello and welcome to the Pets Digest. I'm Courtney, and today we're going to talk about cats that urinate outside of their litter box. This is actually pretty common. I have a lot of owners that come into the clinic and ask me about it fairly often. Cats are pretty finicky, and the smallest change can make them, do weird things like urinate outside of their litter box. So let's discuss some of the reasons why. One of the main things is that people have changed the litter box in some way. Have you moved the litter box to a new area? Have you purchased a new litter box? Have you switched even the litter that you were using? It might seem really simple to us, but cats, they have their preferences and they want to stick with them. And if you change even the smallest thing sometimes, they will decide they're not going to use it and they're going to use your floor or your bed or your shoe instead of their litter box. So, one way you can avoid this is to make sure that if you have found a new spot that you want to move the litter box to, just move it a few feet every couple of days. Don't make it a drastic change, like especially changing from upstairs to downstairs. Just move it a little bit every day. That way, your cat may be more comfortable with the change, and maybe they won't even really notice or mind. If you have changed the litter, or if you want to change a litter, I would start with mixing in a little bit of the old litter that your cat likes and just adding more and more of the new litter until it's all of the new litter. You can also try to use the cat attract litter. They have those special litters too it's mostly for kittens, but you can also try it for an adult cat if they're urinating outside of the litter box, or just stick with the litter that they like. Another reason that your cat may stop using the litter box is that they have really sensitive noses. So if you're not cleaning it regularly, they're not going to like it. It smells and they can smell. They have very, like I said, very sensitive noses. So they know it smells and they're not going to use it. Don't want to use a dirty bathroom. They want a clean bathroom. Cats are fairly clean animals. So if you don't want your cat pooping or urinating in your plants, make sure you clean out their litter box because that is what will happen. So make sure you clean out the litter box if you can daily, as often as possible. Get a good scooper or get an automatic litter box if it's something you can afford. They're pretty costly. I think they're around $400 or $500, just to make it easier on yourself. You can also try litter with strong odor eliminating attributes if you want to, or like clumping attributes that make it easier to clean out. However, I would often say, especially if the litter has a lot of dust, you want to think about the health of your cat and their lungs as well. You can also try baking soda or some type of deodorizer or deodorizing powder as well. Cats, if you have multiple cats, sometimes they will not allow one of the cats to use the litter box. So that may also be the issue. So in this case, you may actually want to let each cat have their own litter box. So get more than one litter box. And you may want to keep them pretty far apart so that one cat cannot dominate both of the litter boxes. You may also, you know, look at when or if your cat started to do this. If you have introduced a new cat into the home or introduced even a new baby sometimes, things like that can make them start to urinate outside of the litter box. If you have a kitten, a smaller cat, and they're getting larger, they may outgrow the smaller litter box if that's what you've been using. So you may actually need to purchase a larger litter box for him or her. So just make sure the litter box is large enough for your cats. My cat, when she was a kitten, she used a little box like this, and now she has a larger box, and she was so excited when she got her larger box. Like she would just go in there and just. I came back and there was litter everywhere because she was so excited. So they do like a little space when they're using the bathroom. So other things that can cause it will be stress. Sometimes illnesses or medical problems can cause them to urinate outside of their litter box if they're older. Sometimes they can't hold it if they're senior cats as well. Things like moving to new places, like I said, introducing new people into the home. Cats, they want it their way. So if they're not gonna like some things, and you're going to know it. And sometimes the way that you know it is by them urinating or using the bathroom outside of the litter box. So I hope these help. If you would like any more suggestions or if you have any questions about your cat that is urinating or defecating outside of the litter box, I'd be happy to answer your questions below. And make sure you check out my blog. I would appreciate it. Have a great week, and I will see you next week.